What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here, back with another video. Today I wanted to take a look at an app called Talk For Me by Retcon Apps. The reason why I wanted to look at this application is for two reasons. One, because I do have a family member who could actually utilize this to help him speak. And then two, it is because Microsoft actually has a new thing called the Microsoft Store Awards or App Awards. And basically they give awards for best in certain categories for applications. So it's interesting just having this whole application here. So you see it in front of you, but what I want to go through real quick is their store page, because I like to do that nowadays. And it's got a lot of reviews. It's got pretty high reviews. One thing though is this app has no emotion for anything here. It's just kind of like a text-to-speech style thing. It's got really good reviews and it's good. It just overall it sounds pretty good. They have some beta support for online voices which require active internet and so on, but there is no emotion to back up the voice. There's no like yelling or or crying emotion. There's just it saying what you click on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into that in just a second. So without further ado, let's jump into the intro. Alrighty, so this is the general interface for this this application. It does a lot of things. I probably won't click on every single one of these because there is a lot here, but I'll do a brief run through of what's in front of you here, and perhaps maybe we can wonder why it was selected as a Microsoft Store app reward, or Microsoft Store app. It got an award for it as the best utility app. So let's take a look. So right here you have different things you can click on: foods, phrases, people, media, sports, and so on. A whole bunch of things. Anything you can click on, you can do that. The About Me section allows you to set a phrase in the settings, which I'll show in a second. That way you can it can talk about you. So if someone says who are you, you can click this and say,
I like apple pie.
And there you go, and it says I like apple pie, and that's what I put in. But you can have a whole bio for yourself. You can just type that whole thing out. You can go to basically my info right here. You can choose your various things, gamer tag stuff, because this is Xbox, right? It's Microsoft stuff. You can go into caregiver KB, type in various things. You can there's a lot of things here that you can do. Customize settings for this. So this is the About Me. So if I say this right here, I am 19. I play video games. I don't like loud noises, because I figure some people who would use this application, they have sensory issues, right? So they don't like loud noises. Loud noises can really feel, basic loud noises can feel very like overwhelming for them. And there's a whole lot of things you can customize, food settings and so on. So if I click food settings, I can hit set food 1 like pizza. I can set food 2 tacos, maybe Mexican pizza, because the Taco Bell one was delicious. I can set a whole bunch of things here and then go back home. And then when we go to the foods area, you see pizza, tacos, Mexican pizza. So if I click it,
Mexican pizza, tacos, pizza,
and there you go. So you can have those various things, or I can go to settings, and it says go to settings there, and so on. So let's say I say
I want pizza,
and then there you go. So instead of you being a verbal speaker, right, you can just, if you're non-verbal, you'll be able to still communicate if you're trained to use this application, and you can say
I need a drink,
and there you go. So someone will know that you need a drink, or great, or don't want, or let's say
I do not want pizza,
and then someone will know I do not want pizza, and so on. So there's various things that you can type in. You can change it to whatever it is. You can go to medical tab and you can customize.
16 customizable.
So basically this right here is where you would customize your medical tabs, because if I click each one of these, it'll just say the word
custom.
There you go. So it'll just say the word. But if I go to the settings there, and let's say I scroll down to medical, there's a whole bunch of things I can put here. Label 1, terms, and so on. If I go back and I go back into my info, you can choose people, or you can go back home. There's just so much you can do. Customize talk for me. Let's do I don't know, entertainment. Let's see entertainment. What shows do you like? The Flash. You can say I like The Walking Dead. You can say I like Gilmore Girls, right? I don't personally like it, but let's say this person likes that. They can say Gilmore Girls. They can say Moon Knight, right? They can say The Mandalorian. I think I spelled it right, and so on. So then if I do that, I just hit that button there, and then we can look for movies or media. I think it'd be under media. There you go. And then you can say
watch The Flash.
And then it's simple, so someone would know, like, oh, you want to watch The Flash, and you just say
yes,
and there you go. So I have a feeling that's why it's a very simple application. There are a lot of things you do have to tweak. I'm wondering what happens if it wants to say something a little bit more confusing, like Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian.
So it says The Mandalorian. It says a little differently than what you would think. So now we're going to go back to settings there, as you saw me click on, and we'll scroll down, and you can see the various voice config settings. So you can set it to be whatever you want. You can set it to be Zira. You can set this to be female Jenny if you want. There's some beta profiles here. There's some speed, test your voice settings. There's a whole bunch there that you can constantly change, and then you can just say
hello, goodbye, I am going to get some sleep.
And there you go.
Good night.
So there you go. So those are the type of things that you can do with this. It is very simple. It is not fluent at all. But for the people who will use this application, they don't care about all of that. They just want to see something simple, and it's easy to press each thing to get into things. And this works. There is an alert sound. I'm not going to press it. There are some phrases here. You can say, you can add in your own phrases, or you can say,
I am in love.
And then people will know that you're in love. You can say,
I am in love, my best friend.
So you can say, I am in love, my best friend. And someone's like,
I am in love.
And then someone asks you, who are you in love with? You can say,
my best friend.
And so on. So that's how it generally works. It's straightforward. There's a lot of settings in this. I could go through this thing for hours, but I don't need to because it's so straightforward. It just works. So I can see why it would definitely be in the Microsoft Store App Rewards, or whatever you call it, and the Microsoft Store App Awards. I'm going to say it wrong constantly. I can see why that is like that, but overall, it works well. And if you are special needs, or you have some kind of disability, this could be very useful for you. If you have like a learning disability, or just a speech impediment or anything like that, this could be something that you could use. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This comes from a person who, believe it or not, works with special needs kids all the time. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's really useful, and it's free. That's the best part. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll catch you guys in the next one.